this was the third part of a 3-play trilogy.
Oh, okay.
3 one-act plays.
Are you?
I love writing about people that I don't know. And so when I research a play, I dive in and I try to read as much as I can about the characters. I want to hear what their voices are and how they might respond to each other. And you can't do that by just working on your cuff. You've got to know something about the character, their veins, their blood, their fortitude, their resiliency. And so I do a lot of research. And then I dive in. I was in the 5th grade and I was already exposed to the theater because the previous year I convinced my parents to let me audition for a university play, The Music Man. And my father, begrudgingly let my mother and I go down for the auditions. And I was hooked ever since then. So the next year, the university was putting on a play called The Children's Hour. And the local press was really going after it, saying that it was a controversial play and it should, because of the subject matter, it should be censored. And censored was a new word that I had never heard before. And I was really intrigued by the subject. So I asked my parents to let me go see the play. And of course, their wisdom said, no, I don't think you're old enough to really understand this. But that didn't stop me. I went to the library the next weekend and discovered the shelves of where the Lillian Hellman's The Children's Hour was located, plus all the other plays. And I started to become just addicted to reading plays and to visualize them in my mind. And that's how it all happened. And well, it's about 2 people that I really do admire. And I knew of them from the nightly news, but I really didn't know them until I started to do the research. And then I had a great appreciation for them. They were humans. They had weaknesses, they had strengths, they had backstories. Their characters were all very, very rich and full of light and also full of darkness. And what I would like the audience to go away with is wanting to read more about these characters themselves. Because I left with a greater appreciation of them. In order to write, you've got to read, tell their stories, and don't give up. No matter how many rejections or people discrediting them or denying their purpose or their being, never give up and just keep writing and putting your stories out there. Everyone has stories, you need to tell them. Yay! And, life, I tell friends that I could wallpaper the Pentagon with rejection notices that I've gotten from jobs and from plays and theater companies and from movie studios. But sometimes you get an encouraging letter, and that just kind of encourages you to move on and to write even more. So don't give up.